What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and I want to bring you all a story that I find highly disturbing. But it's also a story that I believe may get swept under the rug, and I will tell you why I believe that in just a moment. But first, let me give you all an idea of what is going on here. Just moments ago, it came to my attention that an Amber Alert was issued for a missing 13-year-old boy by the name of Evan McConney. It appears that Evan McConney ran off with some adults that he met online, but I rather use the words, it appears that this child, this 13-year-old boy, was abducted by an adult that he met online that goes by the name of Hunter Fox. Although it is believed that Hunter Fox is not this real guy or this guy's real name, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still digging into that. But I have found Hunter Fox's Twitter account, and I found some really disturbing tweets on there. And we will also get to that in just a moment. But first, let me give you all the details about what is going on here. An Amber Alert was issued for a missing 13-year-old juvenile on December 27th, 2022. Evan McConney communicated with Hunter Fox via internet and left his residence in Layton, Utah to meet with him on December 26th. Suspect and victim may be en route to Arizona or Texas. Suspect and victim are not related. Evan was last seen wearing a black windbreaker with a hood, white t-shirt with blue and yellow bunny skull and bones logo, blue and gray sweatpants, black Vans shoes with yellow Cobra Kai emblem, an olive drab beanie with the same logo as his shirt. If you see Evan or the adult suspect, call the Layton Police Department at 801-497-8300. The Layton City Police Department also put out this tweet saying, "We have issued an Amber Alert trying to locate 13-year-old Evan McConney, who is believed to be with an adult male stranger using the name Hunter Fox. Victim left his home late Monday night to meet the suspect. They may be traveling towards Arizona or Texas. Please contact us with any information." Now, as I told you all before, I was able to locate this dude's Twitter account, and there was some things on there that I found really disturbing. For one, this dude is a furry, and I believe that's how he was able to, I guess, start interacting with this kid, was from gaming online, and because maybe this kid was, I don't know, interested in the furry community. If you don't know what a furry is, it's someone who likes to dress up as an animal. Typically, they dress up in costumes that almost look like mascots for a football team or something of that nature. But furries, it's not as innocent as some people believe, like, oh, people just like to put on an animal costume. They think it's funny. No, there's a sexual aspect to it as well. So immediately it made me raise my eyebrow, when I found out that this dude was a furry, because often what I've noticed is these creepo adults, they like to get into the furry community because it's easy access to kids. I'm someone who travels to various Comic Cons, and I sometimes have booths selling toys and comics, video games at these big conventions. And, we've always had what you call cosplay, which people would, dress up as their favorite comic book characters or movie characters. And that's perfectly innocent and fun. And then I noticed something like going on over the past few years with this furry thing. And although I know that there are furries out there that it's nothing to do sexually, that's just something they like to do. They like to dress up in these costumes, cool, have at it, do whatever you want. I don't judge anyone for what they like to do. But there's this sexual aspect that has crept into it as well. And there's a lot of perverts and creeps in this community who prey on young kids. But as I go through his Twitter account, I see him talking about someone he calls his little lamb. His little lamb. He constantly is talking about how much he loves his little lamb. This tweet says, "Where, oh, where has my little lamb gone?" And he talks about going on vacations and trips with this little lamb. And I even found one tweet where he says, "Hello, did I mention we're going on a trip? Hee hee hee. Can't wait, my lamb. Let's go. X3," which is hearts. "I guess we're going on 2 kinds of trips. Yee. I love you, baby boy. Stay positive. Furry fandom. Stoner. Stay positive." So I believe Evan McConney is this little lamb that this guy is talking about. Mind you, this dude is an adult. He's 25 years old. And if you go through his Twitter account, you will constantly see him talking about his little lamb. Now, this little lamb could be referring to someone else, but he was talking about going on this trip with this little lamb. And now it has been exposed that, or it has come out that this 13-year-old boy has ran off with this guy. Or better yet, I would say he's been abducted by this guy. This guy has talked him into going on a trip with him. Where is he taking this child? And it's obvious by this post that he plans on getting this child, uplifted. Let's just say that. So I don't know what his plans are here, but it's very disturbing to me that not only has this kid allegedly run off with this dude, but this dude has talked about his plans of taking this trip with this, what I think, child. I'm pretty sure he's talking about taking this trip with this child. Now, this child's mother has posted online, and I want to read you all this post from Heather McConney. "Friends and family, our son Evan went missing last night around midnight. He was taken from our neighborhood by an individual who he met playing online games. Please look at these pictures and the alert and send this everywhere. We know the person has a Texas number, but he told Evan he lives in Arizona. He told Evan to take his passport, so we are not sure the complete plan on what here he is taking him. Please send this out to everyone. Evan is 13, and this person is an adult. We think he is in a silver car, but the cameras aren't helpful. If you have seen this person or have any information, please contact the police. We are devastated and cannot even put into words the amount of worry and fear we are feeling for our family. We just want him back home with us where he belongs. Please, if you can help, please." So obviously it goes without saying that if you know anything about this, please contact the proper authorities. I have already provided a number in this video that you all can contact. And I am doing my part here by making this video and spreading the word about this situation. And it, like I said, it really worries me, because going through this dude's Twitter, there's just a lot of creepy stuff, especially now that you know he's run off with a 13-year-old child, and you go and look at the way he talks, like constantly in his messages are in his tweets. You see the tee hoo ha ha, and it's something that I constantly see from these certain types. And I think a lot of you all know what types I am talking about. They constantly almost present themselves as if they're some type of kid, and they talk like a child. And they do that for a reason. The makeup on the face, the way they talk, they do that for a reason, because they are trying to appeal to little kids. And we can't even use the G word here on YouTube, or they'll downrank our videos. But this dude is definitely a G word. And when I said at the beginning of this video that I think the story may be swept under the rug, it's because when we've seen it time and time again, we've seen it a few times on this channel. Think of the Ezra Miller situation. Ezra Miller got away with doing whatever he wanted with whatever young kids he wanted to do it to. Ezra Miller's, was caught up in all type of madness, and nothing was ever done about it. Because why? Because Ezra identified a certain way. He was part of a protected class, a class that you can't criticize right now because you will be labeled something. When I called out Ezra Miller for G-wording the young people who were in his vicinity, I guess you could say, I was called an ist and a phobe because I had a problem with Ezra Miller preying on young kids. And this is the same situation. These type of situations get swept under the rug because people don't want to have these conversations and people don't want to be labeled something for pointing this stuff out. So because this dude identifies a certain way and he swings a certain way sexually, and because he's a furry, make no mistake about it, he will be protected in a way that others will not be. So this story may possibly be swept under the rug. I hope the story gets out there and starts gaining traction, because it appears that he may be trying to take this kid out of the country. And what his plans are for him then, I don't know. But like I said, I've gone through this dude's Twitter briefly, and he seems to be obsessed with someone that he calls his little lamb. He has this trip planned out. Who knows what's going to happen from here? I will keep you updated if I get any more updates. If you all hear anything about it, be sure to let me know. But for now, let me know what you think down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and I will talk to you all in the next video.